Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? We are definitely seeing an uptick in volcanic activity, especially in the last 5 years. And this year, we're on pace to break the all-time record for volcano eruptions. Matter of fact, here's a chart that WorldNet Daily had posted, and I'll put the link below. But as you can see, when you get into about the last 5 years or so, things get really outrageously picking up. And I can tell you, we know this. Matter of fact, from Alaska to Hawaii to Japan to Malaysia, Ecuador, Iceland, and Russia, the amount of volcanic activity has been at a near record levels in recent years. And this year, it's on pace, folks, to be the biggest or the greatest amount of volcanic activity, or spews of plumes, smoke, ash, dust, rock, lava, all of this, gases being released from the bowels of the earth. It's like the earth is is literally in the birthing pains of the new age. Christ is coming, there's no question. Well, earthquakes, however, are clearly running in a historically high levels since 1900. There's not even a question, according to the statistics from the U.S. Geological Survey. Now, some biblical scholars are seeing these as signs pointing to Matthew 24. I told you so. Well, I'm one of those biblical scholars that will do that, because it's what Jesus said. It's plain, folks. Matter of fact, let me just show you. I'm going to show you here in a second how many earthquakes there has been since 2005 that are 6.0 or more, okay? Considered very massive quakes, over 6. Now, here's what it says in Matthew 24, about 3 verses. Jesus was on the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, and they said unto him, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. And all of these are the beginning of sorrow. So when we see an uptick in this type of activity, we have to look at the biblical prophecies. Matter of fact, in 2005, there were 33 earthquakes that were over 6.0. In 2006, it was 27. But in 2007, it jumped to 47. 2008, 47. 2009, 54. 2010, 51. 2011, 56, including that mega earthquake that hit Japan of 9.0, the 5th largest quake in history. 2012, 53. 2013, 62. 2014, 73. And this year already, 29. So there's not even a question what's taking place. Matter of fact, so far this year, we've seen earthquakes of 6.7 off the coast of Alaska. That was on May 29th. We've seen on May 30th a 7.8 rock Japan. We've had of course, that 8.1 or 2, I can't remember, that hit Nepal. We're seeing a definite uptick in volcanic activity and eruptions. Just a few days ago, a volcano in Japan hadn't erupted 800 years, erupted. We've seen some that, for instance, in Arizona, a crater that had not spewed anything in 1,000 years released a plume of smoke. We're seeing all kinds of Mount Cinnabung just last week erupting again. And so it's just constantly in Chile and all around the world. So these are definite signs of the end times. apocalyptic signs that we're in the birthing pains. If you was to ask me where we're at in as far as the birthing process of the end of the age, well, we're not in the first trimester, I'll tell you that. And we're not in the second trimester either. We're definitely in the third trimester. Matter of fact, to be quite frank with you, we're in the delivery room. The hour's upon us. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Because we are running out of time. We really are, folks. Please give your life to Jesus Christ. Don't miss today's live Sunday night live broadcast. Sunday night live. I'll be broadcasting right here from my studio here in West Lafayette, Indiana, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to cover all of these biblical signs, current world events, and how they relate to Bible prophecy. We're living in the last days, without a doubt.